Hello, my beautiful Virgos. Welcome back. Intuitive Soul Coach here with your August love reading. So today we will be tuning into the collective energy of my beautiful Virgos to see what is going on in your love life for the month of August. This is a general reading, not a one-on-one. So please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you are interested in signing up for a free reading or even a personal reading, Virgo, you can find both of those links in the description box below. So we are going to dive right in here and see what your love life looks like for the month of August. We'll get a few messages from the romance angels before we go into our Celtic cross. Okay, so it looks like we have a little bit of deception going on in the past, which may be even leaving you to focus on your finances and career. And lastly, okay, so we have, it looks like a few people that may have come in and out is what I'm getting. I feel like they just didn't level up to your standards. And one last one, okay. So we're going to dive right in here for you, Virgo. So right off the bat, we have some sort of deception showing up, maybe in your recent past, maybe in your, I'm hearing long time ago past. So possibly somebody that you were in a high level commitment with, but it says someone was wearing a false mask in this relationship. So again, maybe you were the one that was deceiving somebody else, deceiving yourself, or somebody did this to you. So I feel like you were expressing your love. You did express. You were the one that possibly made the romantic gesture towards a person that you were in a high level commitment in the past, but there was deception that happened is what I'm getting from that energy here. Then we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, which is possibly leaving you focusing on your finances and career. So it says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. I don't see so much as they're a factor, but I see more that you could be focusing on that, which is probably why you're here wondering, do you have love coming in, right? Because you've been focusing on that for a while, and you've been kind of wanting to open yourself up, and that's where this card comes in. It is safe for you, Virgo, to open your heart up and love, especially in the past if you've been your beautiful heart has been bruised, broken, or somebody's ego took over. It says open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. All right, so let's dive into your Celtic cross for the month of August. Spirit, please let us know what the heart of the matter is for my beautiful Virgos. What's the heart of the matter for them for the month of, thank you, for the month of August. All right, so we have partnerships and alliances. 3 of Wands energy showing up here. This is, you are putting in the effort and the work in a specific area, but you want to see somebody give you back what you're putting in. So I feel like you're trying to put yourself out there. You're trying to call in a partnership and alliances, whether this is you getting out there and dating people, or you opening your heart and giving people a chance at this time for some of you. So I do want to mention, this isn't specifically for anybody that is separated, that is single, or that is in a relationship. We'll kind of dive into all of those energies. So if you fit into one of those categories, if you are looking for love, it looks like here with the 3 of Wands energy, that there's some sort of expansion of opportunities here. So what I am getting is that you're putting yourself out there, you're putting your best foot forward to see if somebody can level up to that love that you truly deserve here. So let's clarify that energy here. Okay, clarifying. We do have 2 cards here that I'll use in the other positions, but I would like to clarify the 3 of Wands, this expansion. This is also the card of travel as well. So you could be traveling during the month of August. Yeah, because we have the Hierophant showing up here in reverse. So for a lot of you, like I said here in the past, I feel like you were in some sort of a high level commitment with somebody that maybe deceived you. And it doesn't have to be lying, cheating, stealing, things like that, because a lot of times this goes with the 7 of Swords energy of that sneaky, shady, lying energy here, but it doesn't always have to be that way. They could have deceived you by choosing work before you, or choosing, choosing something before you, using you as a option, not a choice kind of energy is what I'm getting here. So I feel like the heart of the matter is you want some sort of stability. You want some sort of commitment once again in your life. And I feel like that's why you're putting yourself out there. So that's where the expansion comes from as the heart of the matter. You're looking for love is what I'm getting here. You're looking to call in somebody that is going to bring balance into your life once again, because now below you for your foundation, we do have the balance card. And in this deck, so yeah, this is your soul path is all about balance. Maybe you were working with a Libra in your past. Maybe you have Libra placements in your chart here. But this is all about bringing balance, weighing up your options. Could be seeking some sort of equality and fairness in a situation. For some of you, it could be a divorce even, working with legalities. But I feel like there was some sort of a karmic cycle that you had to go through here, Virgo. But I feel like that's the foundation. That's kind of something you've already learned the lesson and grown from. So let's take a look and see what it is that you're bringing back into balance. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. So again, finances, it could be a new opportunity because I feel like it was imbalanced. There was some sort of new beginning, new stable, solid foundation that you're bringing back into balance at this time. And Nine of Pentacles in reverse, you're not wanting to be single anymore. Something that separated you, some sort of imbalance that maybe forced you to be single, but I feel like you're opening yourself up more at this time. I'm also hearing the name Mateus. It could be Maddie for short, or even a Matt or a Matthew, but I'm hearing Mateus is the name that I'm getting here. We have the Queen of Cups energy. So you're ready to finally open up your heart after a time of transformation is what I'm getting. You're bringing balance into your heart chakra because all of these did show up in reverse. So I feel like for you, your foundation is all of these, bringing all of this back into balance. You're ready to open up your heart and give love, express your love. And knowing that it is safe for you to love now, especially after a time of you being single, because this is the singles card. Or maybe even if you were in a relationship, Virgo, maybe you felt like you were doing it alone or you were on your own. So let's take a look at the past energy showing up. We have, again, the Ace of Pentacles, which we just seen here. Ace of Pentacles showing up. But I feel for many of you, you wanted to build some sort of a foundation in the past and it just didn't get off the ground. I'm almost seeing, well, it's interesting because you can see here that these are peaches, but for a moment, I almost thought they were hot air balloons. And it was trying to get something growing, trying to get something off the ground. Maybe you did get it off the ground for a while. Maybe you have children with this person, or maybe you started to build a life with this person. But what I'm getting is it wasn't able to stay in the ground here, okay? I'm also getting Georgia peaches. And it's funny because, there is peaches here. So I'm seeing somebody right now from Georgia that this might hit home. Please leave in the comments if that makes sense to you. It's not going to resonate with y'all, but definitely trying to build some sort of new beginning that maybe, again, there was a little bit of deception or there was a career move or something going on where it kind of sabotaged the relationship. Spirit, can you please clarify this Ace of Pentacles in the past for my beautiful Virgos? This could even be you focusing on your finances or your money, or maybe you were there was some sort of separation regarding money and it led to possibly even a breakup, or it affected your love life in one way or another here. So let's get, do you want me to go one more? Yeah. Some heavy burdens that you needed to release in the past with the Ten of Wands energy. But the Ten of Wands is all about you taking on too much and possibly even avoiding something, avoiding delegating or avoiding some sort of responsibility. Maybe that was your partner that you were with, or maybe it just felt like you were taking on too much yourself. And I feel like you're bringing balance back into that now. Yeah, Eight of Cups. There was something you needed to walk away from. The Eight of Cups shows up and it says you're searching for something deeper. You're focusing on your self-growth. You're moving on. Maybe you felt abandoned by someone or something. I feel like for some of you, I'm also hearing childhood abandonment as well. Please take it as it resonates, Virgo. So let's take a look at the potential. What does the potential look like for the month of August? What's the potential going on here? All right. The crown chakra, a divine connection with yourself as well. But what I'm almost getting the energy for you here of connecting to somebody with a very like-minded, somebody if you're spiritual, if you're religious, or if you are just diving into some sort of growth or workshops regarding something of a divine nature for you. You possibly could meet a new person, because what I'm really getting from this potential here is you're going to meet somebody that is that like-mindedness, that has that same like-mindedness as you. It's a meeting of the minds is what they're telling me here. They want me to go one more with this deck for the potential. So again, I feel that the potential here is to meet somebody that is, there it is, the Two of Cups. Yes, this is beautiful for you here, Virgo. This is what you've been waiting for. The Two of Cups is literally that meeting of the minds. And you can see here that from the crown chakra, they're both illuminated here. And that's the energy that I was picking up on. And I feel like you're ready to open your heart up, but this is some sort of high-level commitment. There's some sort of partnership here that you're going to meet somebody. So I'm absolutely loving that, because I was feeling that. Spirit, can you please clarify this union coming in for my beautiful Virgos? Please tell me about this union. Thank you. You've waited a while, okay? This is something you've been waiting on. Virgo, this is really beautiful for you with the Temperance card. This is all about patience as well, but you've compromised. This is about balance. So it's interesting because this card and this card is about bringing things back into balance. And now that you've been working on bringing them back into balance, you are going to manifest this union that you've been waiting on for a while. So this energy, I love, love, love. Let's take a look and see what the future vision is for you. Virgo, what's going on in your near future? Ooh, there it is, new beginning. You're taking a leap of faith into this beautiful new beginning in August, and I'm loving this for you. And I'm also hearing August 23rd, August 24th. You could be on the cusp. Happy birthday. Virgo, if your birthday is in August as well, at the end of August for you, I almost, is that like the 23rd maybe until the end of the month possibly? But I feel like you could be meeting somebody around the time of your birthday. So if you have plans to go anywhere, to go out, to go meet with friends, or if you have something you're attending, pay attention and stay open, okay? Because I feel like the potential to meet somebody around your birthday is strong. And not saying that if you have a birthday in September that this isn't going to happen. But I feel for you, a lot of you in the near future, and I am feeling for many of you, it's going to be the second half, even probably August 15th to September 15th is when this is going to really be illuminated, is what Spirit is saying here. All right, let's take a look. I'm also hearing a bird, and I don't know if this is a bird. I feel like this could be a bird that's, it's not at a bird feeder. I feel like it's either could be a bird bath, or maybe you've just seen a bird. I feel like it could be a bigger bird, but I'm hearing the bird as well, but I'm also hearing water splashing. So take it as it resonates, Virgo. All right, let's clarify this new beginning for you. What is this new beginning all about? Because this is pretty amazing for you. Yeah, the Magician. So right after the Fool card, right after you take this leap of faith, you're manifesting the kind of relationship that you want here. And I feel like it's this beautiful, beautiful miracle coming in. Something, again, you've waited a long time for with the Magician, because you're believing that it's going to happen. You're believing in yourself. And what's going on is you're taking action. And I feel like you are the actual one that is taking action towards your counterpart here. So this is pretty great. I'm loving this. I feel like maybe in the past you've let people pursue you, Virgo, but I'm really getting the energy of you are really vibing with this person, and you're like, you know what? I'm not going to wait for them to call. I'm going to call first and set up a date, or I'm not going to wait for them to make the first move. I'm going to friend them on, Facebook or social media. So I definitely feel like you're stepping into your power and you're taking action, and you absolutely should. There's no rules that say you have to wait a certain amount of time, because I can guarantee If you're thinking about somebody and you both know that your vibes have matched, what's the holding off? Why not take action? So Virgo, I feel like the important message for you is to believe that this relationship is worth manifesting and growing into a beautiful union. All right, so let's get one more to clarify this new beginning. Oh, let's get one more here, Spirit. Yeah, you've waited. Again, I keep hearing you've waited a while for this. You've waited a while because maybe you were focusing on your finances and career. Maybe you've been apart from somebody for a long time and just focused on you, because with the Four of Swords energy showing up here, I feel like in reverse, I feel like you were overworking. And so again, something you wanted to manifest, but it's almost like you didn't have time to. But now this new beginning pops up in your energy and you grab it. And I feel like that's you, Virgo. If you see something you like, you go for it. So I'm loving this new beginning. Let's take a look and see what you're telling yourself. What are you telling yourself in the month of August regarding your love? All right. Movement, choices, and decisions. Yes, yes, yes. So this is the Two of Pentacles. It's about trying to, again, you're maintaining a balance. You're bringing balance in. So I feel like it's almost, I don't want to say a struggle for you, Virgo, but I feel like you are a go-go-goer. Your energy that I'm tuning into is almost of a high energy. It's not really that of lazy. I feel like you're on the move a lot. And if you are not a physical on the move kind of person, what I am getting here is that your mind is always on the move. So the Two of Pentacles here is you trying to juggle your obligations, but you're also balancing your work and your play is really a deep message. You're trying to figure out, okay, I have to work. I have these things I need to work on, but how can I bring balance into my work life? You can see the coins. Relationship, you can see the two rings here. You can see growth, some sort of growth or expansion that you're trying to achieve for yourself. And then also let the divine do its thing as well. So I'm getting that you're trying to balance up everything. You're trying to, open yourself up more as well. So let's clarify this energy. I'm also just got a tiny little bit of a tickle, almost like a feather tickled the end of my nose here. So maybe you just sneezed, maybe you just crinkled up your nose. Maybe you just felt that tickle on your nose. Please take it as it resonates here. All right. Spirit is also showing me somebody admiring their, I'm looking at a foot right now, and I don't know if you're admiring some sort of new shoes or maybe you just got a pedicure or something with somebody's foot. I don't know necessarily if it's admiring, but I feel like somebody is staring heavily at this foot. And I almost feel like it is your right foot. Something going on with your right foot. So I don't feel like it's bad. So if you do feel, if you have pain or if something's happened to your foot, I mean, you can take it as it resonates, but I feel more of a positive with something with the right foot or right shoe. So again, take it as it resonates here, Virgo. Spirit sometimes sends in very beautiful things. There we have another beautiful thing. Ace of Cups showing up. This is that new beginning that you are manifesting into your life. You're telling yourself you want this. You're telling yourself at this time that you are bringing in and calling in a new love opportunity because you're ready to open up your heart. You're ready for that emotional satisfaction. You have the satisfaction elsewhere, I feel, in your life, but I feel like you are balancing it up because you're finally ready for that new beginning. All right, let's take a look at your external influences. Virgo, what is going on in your outer world? Wow, okay. It's almost like what you're thinking about, you're bringing about right now. So really pay attention because your manifesting skills are on fire. You have the Midas touch right now, Virgo. So we have the the Eight of Pentacles showing up now. So not only are you telling yourself there's movement, choices, and decisions, but you're manifesting them. Positive movement forward, okay? So the Eight of Pentacles shows up here, and this is all about you putting in the hard work. You're working on getting yourself out there. You're working on manifesting this new relationship. For some of you, you might already know who this person is as well, because I know I'm getting the end of the month vibes if you haven't met them, but I feel for some of you, you might already be getting into this relationship, or maybe it just happened. I want to say like a day ago or a couple days ago from this reading. But the positive movements forward is a beautiful card because what you're doing is you're learning something new. You're putting in hard work. You're mastering something. You're gaining knowledge in a situation here. So there is movement. For some of you, you could be traveling to a place as well and meeting this person. So again, pay attention to some sort of events that you attend. Let's clarify this energy. Spirit, can you please clarify the Eight of Pentacles for my beautiful Virgos? I'm really loving this reading for you. All right, so what do we have here? We have the Seven of Pentacles followed by the King of Cups. And we did get the King of Cups, or excuse me, the Queen of Cups in your, as what you're balancing it out because you're finally ready to open yourself up. So here is where that King of Cups comes in. Something that you want to build from the ground up here, Virgo. Seven of Pentacles is showing up. And with the Seven of Pentacles, you add 7 plus a king, right? 7 plus a king, you have an 8 there. Positive movement forward. So I'm really loving this for you. Seven of Pentacles is all about, again, the patience and planning and the hard work, what you've been putting into something, and what you've been putting into is manifesting your King of Cups, and here he is. So, boom, I'm loving this, loving this. All right, are you eating, if you're eating something crunchy right now, whether it's maybe a chip, maybe it's popcorn, I was hearing a crunch. So if you're eating something, pay attention because your king is coming. And maybe you're the king and your queen is finally opening up here because she's brought balance back into her situation. Take it as it resonates for you, whether you're female or male. Not gender specific here, but let's take a look at your hopes and fears. Virgo, what are your hopes and fears for the month of August? It looks like you're pretty on fire, if I must say so myself. I'm really loving the energy that you're in because you've done the work. You've done the self-work. You've done the healing and the growth and the love. Ooh, okay. Awareness. There is this Magician card again. So you already have the Magician card showing up as your future outcome. So your hope is to be able to manifest this beautiful new beginning. Okay, so we have this new beginning, but remember, we did get the Magician card showing up to clarify the future. But now as a hope, as a fear, the fear is, what if I manifest this beginning and it doesn't work out? Or what if I fall back into the same patterns? Or what if somebody isn't as into me as I'm into them here? How can I, whenever I get the hopes and fears card, I always hear what if, what if, what if, okay? So, okay, this is pretty funny. I just heard the Meatloaf song, and I would do anything for love. So what I am getting with this card here is, I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. So what I am hearing from that is you have your boundaries, and that boundaries are beautiful because you don't want people to cross boundaries, to walk all over you and use you as a doormat. And maybe they did in the past. And maybe that's a fear of yours is somebody not having the same boundaries or vice versa, or somebody using you as a doormat. But what I'm getting is more of a hope here. I'm getting more of the hope than the fear because like I said, I don't feel like you're in a fear-based energy, which is really quite beautiful, Virgo. I feel like you are in a hope energy of manifesting and believing in yourself and taking action towards a situation. And that's exactly what I'm feeling here. So let's clarify this Magician card. Let's clarify, Spirit. Maybe you just listen to Meatloaf. Maybe you're a fan of Meatloaf. Maybe you just ate Meatloaf. But we have the Three of Pentacles showing up here. Three of Pentacles is all about building that solid foundation. That is your hope, that you can build with somebody and not have to do everything all on your own, because I feel like you have for a while, Virgo. Maybe you've been in that solitude energy. And like I said, even if you were partnered with somebody, maybe you felt alone while you were in that energy. Whoa, that was pretty intense here. Okay, so as I'm talking about you being with somebody, Spirit is pointing this out, okay? So I'm only going to talk about the ones that flipped and I can see here, but they just kind of want me to clarify somebody of the past. So again, take this as it resonates, but I feel like there was a choice. Maybe you had to juggle up something that kept you awake at night. But what they're telling me is there was some sort of toxicity going on here with the devil energy. Could have been addictions, obsessions, lies, codependency, manipulation, again, deception, because you do have that here showing up in the deck. But I feel like it was something that you're releasing yourself from. And the fear here is, what if that manifests again? Or what if the patterns, what if I carry my baggage into something? But I wouldn't worry about that, Virgo. I feel like you're doing good. You should give yourself a pat on the back, because I feel like you've been putting in the hard work, whether that's on yourself, whether that's physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, whatever it is, you've been putting in the work. So let's take a look at the final outcome. This is my favorite part. I mean, I love the whole thing, but I always love to see what the final outcome is for you. Virgo, let's take a look at the final outcome for your love. It looks like you're calling in a match. You have the King and the Queen of Cups energy showing up here. So you have a match coming in, some sort of higher level of commitment, which is what I was feeling here. All right. Ooh, you have a tower. You have a tower moment. You know, a lot of people think towers are scary, but really what tower moments come in is it's a revelation that offers you freedom, a release, because you're finally able to open up to this beautiful new beginning. And actually the energy that I'm getting with this tower moment is something so powerful could come in, sweep you off your feet, where you actually maybe move. You might change jobs. You might change careers. You might instantly be engaged or proposed within like a month. I know this sounds crazy, but that's what this tower moment is representing for me. Something that comes in so strong that it changes everything. And there's a little bit of chaos because there's change, and change can represent chaos. So let's get one more card from this deck to clarify the outcome. I'm actually liking this tower for you. I feel really good about it. Okay. We do have conflict and defeat showing up here. So I feel for some of you, this is very interesting. I feel for some of you, you might not go with this plan. To me, this is very exciting. I would take a jump on it. But for some of you, something may be holding you back. So for example, let's say you meet somebody, they live pretty far away, and they say, you know what, we're connecting. Not to jump both feet or both head first, but it might be almost kind of that ordeal where you say, you know what, I don't want to be in a long distance relationship. And you're feeling like, man, just when I had it going, what's going on? So I feel that scenario with a couple of you, but I feel for a lot of you, I feel like the conflict and defeats. Let's just get one more card here. Spirit, can you please get one more card? Transformation. Some sort of energy coming in with the 13, the death card here. There's a time of an ending. You're letting go. Again, this is a rebirth and a chapter. So, okay. Thank you, Spirit, for clarifying. So the fact that we have conflict and defeat in the very middle. So we have disruption, tower moment coming in here. That's going to really uplift your whole life. What I'm getting is you need to release, because the 5 of Swords energy really is about knowing when to choose your battles, knowing when to walk away, but it also can be maybe a lack of a solution. And what I'm really getting from this card is you surrendering to the universe, because there's a lot of times where, we like to be in control of everything, and we have a hard time letting the divine kind of steer us where we need to go sometimes. And what I'm getting here is not so much as carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, but accepting that the divine has a bigger plan for you. And that's what I'm getting here with the transformation card. And the transformation, again, you've outgrown a cycle, so don't resist change, because change is coming whether you want it or not, so don't resist it. And that's kind of the message I'm getting, because I do feel that this transformation for you, Virgo, and I'm not just trying to feed you all unicorns and butterflies here. I can be blunt in my readings. But I feel like this transformation is going to be very beautiful, very beneficial. It's a new beginning, so take that leap of faith. So again, the fear here could be that you're scared to jump into something new because it scares you, because maybe you haven't done that for a while. So let's clarify this energy. Spirit, can you please tell me about the tower? What is this tower coming in for my beautiful Virgo? What is the tower coming in here? 3 of Cups, okay. So some sort of celebration showing up. Again, the Tower is to be celebrated. Like I was saying here, I don't feel this is something that's going to knock your shoes off. This is something that's going to be celebrated with the Three of Cups. It's you socializing with friends, with family, with community. It could be even going to a wedding reception or hearing the news of a birth or some sort of something beautiful. That could be even a job offer as well. I knew we're doing love here, but for many of you, I feel like you're going to be celebrating this this upheaval, this disruption that comes in. It's going to kind of come out of the blue too. And then we have the conflict and defeat. Spirit, can you please clarify why the Five of Swords showing up here? Why the Five of Swords? Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is you letting down your guard. It's the card of if you felt in the past like you had to defend yourself, or maybe you felt like you needed to make amends with something. That's really what I'm getting, because it's usually the card of defending your position, but it's showing up in reverse saying you're making amends with your life. You're making amends that it is time for you to connect with this spiritual union and to make amends maybe with yourself, knowing that you are worthy enough, because there's a lot of choices coming in here is what I'm getting for you, Virgo. Let's take a look at the transformation. What is this transformation going on inside my beautiful Virgos? There we go. Teamwork. Again, trying to work with others. The card just came up here. So I feel for many of you, you're going to be working with, you could be even rebuilding something is what I'm getting here. Transformation. Somebody might come in out of the blue because you do have choices showing up and you're bringing balance. So make sure that if anybody from the past is coming back into your life, Virgo, that if you are not, if it kind of throws you off balance and you're not feeling that energy, then release it. But if it's something that you want to work on, I feel like you certainly can, because I feel like there is a divine counterpart coming in here for you. We have the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're really working hard at trying to create success and abundance in your love life. And this is who you're transforming yourself into at this time. You're transforming yourself into somebody who is successful, somebody who's abundant, somebody who's healing, not just a healer of others, but healing themselves as well. And I feel like this transformational period is taking you out of your comfort zone. And that's why you have this card here, Virgo. It's not to be feared. If I was feeling negative on this, I would certainly tell you to, pay attention or look out. But what I'm really getting is a positive transformation. But there has to be some sort of a release here. All right. Now let's get a message directly from Spirit for my beautiful Virgos. What do you have for Spirit? Or excuse me, what do you have, Spirit, for my beautiful Virgos? Listen. We have listen. You have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what is being said, but to what lies beneath the words. And this could be you listening to others as well, but it could be others listening to, even though it says here, now is not the time to be offering advice. Maybe it's about you listening to your own calling, your own intuition, your own self at this time. So we are going to get a message from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and I will read the relationship message. Oh, right away. Oh, there we go. There we have it. We have a change in the wind. Okay, this is exactly what this transformation and this disruption card are here for. Okay, so we have this showing up as your final outcome, and then it just, I don't know if you've seen, I think you did, but it just kind of blew right out. I didn't even need to really shuffle. So we have a change in the wind, something that's really going to come in for you and be a surprise. All right, relationships. Relationships go through periods where partners seem out of sync with each other, and stormy emotions and moods threaten to take down the ship. Perhaps someone has a change of heart and leaves. These rough seas offer opportunities for mutual growth, a way for you to understand your own heart better and to know what you need to be truly happy. Rest assured that whatever is happening now, good will come from it. Take temporary shelter and remove yourself from drama. The air will clear and everything will be fresh and new again. This too shall pass. Yeah, I'm liking this here because what this is telling me that if you are separated from somebody, or if you are wondering if you should part, I feel like this is a change. This is a change that is for the better here. So again, it says in this card, even if you can't see it now, this is going to be beneficial to you, Virgo. So don't forget that. All right. For those of you that are new to my channel, I like to do this exercise with the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, Colette Baron Reed. There's 68 different animals. High, low, on the ground, in the water, animals that fly, maybe that are a little more wild, a little more domesticated. So usually I just have you take a moment, but it looks like the cards wanted to come out. So I want you to take a moment, Virgo, with your mind's eye and really think of an animal that comes up for you. And I'd love for you to leave it in the comments. And these animals that I draw, if your animal doesn't match these, it doesn't mean it's not your message. This is for the collective energy of Virgo. And the animal that you are attracting in your mind's eye is directly for you, specifically for you. So again, please leave in the comments if they match. Awesome. If not, it doesn't mean that these aren't yours. So the first animal we have coming up here is we have Armadillo spirit. Set healthy boundaries. Yeah, set healthy boundaries, especially with anybody from the past that's coming in as well. Okay, set healthy boundaries for yourself and stay true to yourself is what I'm getting here with Armadillo. All right, next up, Lizard spirit. Lizard, dream the world into being. And I'm feeling like that's what you're doing with these new beginnings here is you're really manifesting. This is a fear, but it's also a hope that you can manifest and dream the world into being. What is it that you want? Who is it that you want to manifest here? So Lizard. All right, next we have Electric Eel. Bring your ideas to life. So 2 cards kind of on manifesting here. So what are you holding in at this time, Virgo? What do you need to release to express the best version of you? We have Scarab, I think it's Scarab Beetle. Spirit, magic works through you. I'll be very curious to see if anybody picked a beetle. But if you did, leave it in the comments because I wouldn't pick a beetle. But magic works through you. Beautiful imagery, though, with that beetle. Maybe you just seen a beetle. Maybe it's a Japanese beetle you just seen. Take it as it resonates. And then we have Porcupine spirit. Time for beginner mind. Exactly. You have a lot of cards here that point to new beginnings. So you have a beautiful new beginning in the work here. So what will you do with it? Will you manifest this person from the past? Are you going to manifest the same energy? Or are you going to move forward and manifest somebody who can ascend and level up based on you bringing balance back into your life here is what I'm getting here. So beautiful energy. And lastly, before we close down your reading, I would like to pull a crystal to help you along your path. So Spirit. Ooh. Okay. So I'm going to go with lepidolite, I believe. One moment here. Okay, the lepidolite is a mood stabilizer. It balances your body, your mind, your heart. So for those of you that feel like sometimes your mood tends to fluctuate, be one way or the other, what I'm sensing with lepidolite here is that this will help you be able to stabilize and feel like you're more in control of your emotions and your feelings. Also, it removes exhaustion. If you've been feeling like you've been overworked or maybe in your mind too much here, it'll help bring a new sense of energy into your field. So Virgo, if you do work with crystals, please work with the stone lepidolite. If you do not have this, feel free to meditate on this beautiful sparkly stone, if you can see that there. But it's a very beautiful sparkly purple lepidolite. For some of you, maybe you do have this already. maybe I'm actually seeing somebody having or even holding a little tiny piece of this lepidolite. So again, if this is a stone you're familiar with, please work with this. It'll certainly help you, help your mood, help your love life. But Virgo, you have a lot of beautiful changes and energy coming in. Don't be scared of them because again, you're bringing balance back into a situation here. Excuse me. Don't fear the changes is a big message for you. Don't fear the changes. There is, again, some sort of change coming in, but make sure that you grab it up because I'm feeling really beautiful energy. Again, if your birthday does land in August, happy birthday for you, and I certainly look forward to tuning in. If this message resonated, please feel free to hit that like, share, subscribe, comment, the notification bell, whatever you feel compelled to do greatly helps me. And leave a comment if you'd like. I do read all of them. It helps me connect to your energy. And I am sending you, Virgo, a lot of love and light, and happy birthday.